So you see that guy just throw a piece of paper on the ground. You know what I do, which is why they lock the car on a baby lock and they won't let me out, is if I see somebody dropping a paper on the floor, I get out and I start saying to them, excuse me, have you seen what you've just done? I don't like that. The best thing about Joburg is what I call its social capital. It's a can-do city with people devising a solution for every problem. It was suggested to me back in 2021 that I do this job. And I just laughed it off. I said, are you crazy? My life's in Cape Town. And then I grew into it. I started really wanting to try. I thought, you know what, let me put my hat in the ring.
Helen Zille is back in Johannesburg and she feels that she can take the city to the next level.
It used to be a nursing home first. I was born here, then it was a clinic, and now it's a palace. So you can't say I don't go up in the world. I was born at a palace.
And now you're born at a palace.
On Wednesday, she took News 24 on a ride-along to some of her favorite places.
No, this is where I lived as a journalist. I lived in a flat called Open Seasons. It was number 103 Open Seasons. Now this was the entrance to the garage. I had a parking bay there. This was the entrance, but now it's got a spaza shop in front.
After a short visit on Hillbrow, she took us to Rivonia, where she spent her childhood.
And I lived on the corner of 9th Avenue and Homestead Road. So let's find the corner of 9th Avenue and Homestead Road, and I'll show you exactly where I used to live. If you find the corner of Homestead Road and 9th Avenue, I won't recognize a thing, but I'll show you where the peach orchard was. I'll show you everything. If you turn right. You know, Ferndale used to be the most beautiful suburb, and now I'm told that we've lost Ferndale.
It's not too far gone. It's salvageable.
Can we still turn Ferndale? But, you know, it wasn't the city that came and threw that bloody bottle there.
Exactly.
Why do people do this? They wouldn't do it in their own homes. Why do they do it in a public space?
Even though she says she has what it takes to turn the city around, it won't be a quick fix.
What's not been tried in Joburg is a big partnership between everyone who wants to help resuscitate the city. And that's what we're going to try and do. This is, you know, at least a 5-year project and probably a 2-term project. We can show progress in 5 years, but, you know, Cape Town looks like it does because we've been in power for 20 years there. So these things take time, and if you start a virtuous cycle, then you can build on that virtuous cycle. And after many years of good governance, the place looks completely different. But from one day to the next, you don't usually see what the difference is.